Neiman.
And I'm Amar Patel. This video tutorial is to assist you in creating a box and whisker plot using Microsoft Excel.
First, we're going to talk a little bit about the plot itself. Box and whisker plots are very effective and very easy to read. They visually compare data from multiple independent sources that are related to each other in some way, such as test scores between classes or schools, or pre- and post-test scores. In the box and whisker plot itself, we have several pieces of information. We have a minimum value, a maximum value, a median, a first quartile, and a third quartile. To find the median, minimum, and the maximum, we need to take our data set and order it from least to greatest. The median is then found by finding the middle number of the data set. The minimum is the lowest value, the maximum is the highest value. To find the quartiles, we want to find the middle number in the data set between the median and the minimum value. To find the third quartile, we find the middle number between the median and the maximum. This will give us all of the pieces of information for the box and whisker plot.
Now we will begin to show you how to create a box and whisker plot using Microsoft Excel. First, we want to input our data in Excel by starting with column B. We want to put each sample or trial as a separate column and fill in the replicates of each trial or sample in their respective columns. It is very important that we leave column A for labeling purposes. Once we have all of our data, we want to go to the bottom of the data set and create another table. In column A, we want to create 5 rows with the following labels: min, first quartile, median, third quartile, and max. These are statistical data that we will be calculating. To find these values, we will need to input the correct equations. So we will start with the min. We want to click the cell corresponding to sample A, which is a pretest in this case, for the min value. Once we have selected the cell, we will go to the function and input our equation. For min, we will hit equals min. We can actually only type in part of the word and a menu will pop up, and we want to double click what we're looking for. For the min, we need to select all of our data. So we will scroll back to the top of the data set, start with the first value, and highlight all the way down to the last value. Come back up to the equation, close your parentheses, hit enter. Now we can see that our minimum value of our data set has been listed. For the first quartile, we will select the first quartile cell, go back to the equation editor, equals percentile. Once again, go to your drop-down menu, double-click. For percentile, we want to start with selecting our entire data set again. Start with the top, highlight all the way down to the bottom, and once we've selected that, we want to go back up here, comma. Since this is the first quartile, we will type in 0.25, close our parenthesis, and hit enter. Next, we'll be looking to find the median. Make sure the cell is highlighted, go to the equation, equals median, and we can see that it's already there. Got it. For the median, we're simply just going to select our data set. All the way down, close our parenthesis, hit enter. Now our third quartile, we'll do very similarly to our first quartile with just one modification. So once again, we'll start by selecting the cell, going to the equation, equals percentile, and we want to select our data. Once again, highlighting. And now, since we are trying to find the third quartile, we will go to comma 0.75, close parenthesis, enter. One more to go. get to the max value, this will be very similar to the min value. Equals max. Double click, select our data, close our parenthesis, and hit enter. Now we have calculated the statistical values of the actual data set. Now if we just have two samples, sample A, which is our pre-test, sample B, which is our post-test. But if we want to compare many things, we would have multiple samples. And so how you do this is you select all the statistical data we calculated for column A or for column B, copy, come to each of the following samples, right-click, paste, and we've got it here. And now we can see that the min has been calculated for each respective column, and now this is what we need.